quick chart action, you can see Jasmy here riding that path like a champ. We drew this path a couple days ago, and literally Jasmy is riding the path like a champ. A little bit under the 50-day moving average and 200-day moving average. We wicked down in my buy zone 2 times here, right? 2 times. I expect it to happen a third time as Jasmy looks to put in a triple bottom, which is a very, very bullish pattern. Maybe we wick down to, cold red, but the last 2 times we kind of like wicked down a little bit under this support sitting here at 2-3, but held it and scared a few people out. So, always good DCA points when you're DCAing under the 50-day and 200-day moving average in a bear cycle, because we know when we get bullish, we'll pretty much stay over these moving averages the entire bull cycle. You can see here that the stock RSI is peak bearish. We have no confirmation of momentum, so we can hang down here a few days. But I'm looking at this 50-day moving average, and it looks like it wants to curve up while the 200-day continues to curve down. So we could possibly see maybe in a month or so a golden cross here from Jasmy. Like and subscribe if y'all want to see me do more charting here on Jasmy. But this video is not about charts. I actually have a very, 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 very important video for you guys, because today we're going to be asking AI. Yes, AI family, is Jasmy a good investment? Will Jasmy 100x? And if Jasmy can get to $1, I did hours of research here on Jasmy using artificial intelligence. As you can see, I even enabled a few plugins. I pay for the GPT-4, so it is the upgraded one, and we put in hell of research. We was doing math. You can see, family, that I really put time into this video because I wanted to bring you guys value. I want everybody to understand what they're investing in. I see a lot of people are starting to talk about Jasmy, but they don't actually understand the utility use case of Jasmy, the potential migration and the positives of a layer 2 being introduced on Jasmy. Make sure you guys go check out that live, that recent live I just did, where I really broke down why a layer 2 could be positive for Jasmy while everybody right now is focusing on the negative. For me personally, it just didn't make any sense for me to sell my Jasmy tokens because I got Jasmy at such a beautiful level after the token unlock that I'm confident that I will at least see some pretty good gains headed into the next bull cycle. So we ask AI literally everything. I'm not going to go over everything that I asked AI, but I'll do a brief summary and synopsis of what we talked about. So make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know in the comment box, do you believe Jasmy could hit a a $50 billion market cap, which would be like a 300x, or do you believe Jasmy can even 100x in the next crypto bull cycle? I want to know everybody's comments. The craziest comment, the craziest Jasmy comment, I'll be sure to give a shout out. All right, so Jasmy, man, we are close. We are we are extremely close, right? On the 7-day, we're down 7%. On the month, we're down 8%, and we're right in that buy zone, right near cold red, where we can literally set a new low. I made this buy zone here because I really believe that this is a ultimate awesome opportunity here for Jasmy. Of course, this is not financial advice, but let's get into the positives with Jasmy. Okay, so I asked AI, right? After all the research we did together, because we did the research together, I asked AI, what are the positives for the Jasmy token? And as you can see, regulation, Jasmy is recognized as the first regulated cryptocurrency in Japan. Partnerships, the project has established partnerships, collaborations, which can be pivotal for growth and adoption. Use case, with a focus on IoT and data management, Jasmy addresses relevant and growing markets, potentially driving demand for its solution. Technology, the development of a layer 2 solution, Jasmy Chain, indicates a focus on scalability and improving transaction efficiencies. And this is a sleeper because so many people are pointing out, the only thing that I'm seeing people talk about is, oh, it's the migration, Millie. I get it. Bridges could be nasty. Migrations where you can lose your tokens, it can be very, very frustrating. But if we truly want Jasmy to be scalable, right? Scalable for data management, the way Jasmy is currently configured, it just wouldn't be sustainable. So I think, and this is just my opinion, I think that's the reason that they're moving on and working to implement this Jasmy chain, which is a layer 2 solution. Another positive that AI said was global presence. Jasmy has a presence in various countries, indicating a global approach to market penetration and use case development. Also here we got the negatives because on this channel we cover the pros and the cons. We're not just moon boys, but we're not just bearish. We kind of keep a very very grounded mentality in crypto, no emotion. So transparency, which was crazy that AI was able to point this out, man. AI is crazy, family. AI is crazy, and when you utilize AI and crypto tools, then it just brings your research to a new level, and it allows you to understand these cryptocurrency projects from not only a fundamental standpoint, but also a coding standpoint, and we'll get into that. Negative, so transparency, limited detailed information and documentation, like the white paper about the project's technology and future plans are available, which might hinder through thorough analysis. So they're saying that the white paper really did give a clear indication on what the utility of Jasmy token is, and I think a lot of people have been saying that. Two, market volatility. Like all cryptocurrencies, Jasmy is subject to inherent volatility. We know that. So depending on what's going on in the macro could affect Jasmy. Competition. He says the IoT blockchain space is highly competitive with the numerous projects aiming to capture market share. Adoption, ensuring widespread adoption of its technology across various sectors remain a significant challenge. So they question if Jasmy's use case will get adopted. Do people really care about monetizing their data, right? I think that's a question when investing into Jasmy, you got to ask yourself, do you really honestly think people care about monetizing data or securing their data? My opinion, why would you not want to create another income through something that you that's there? Why would you not want to create another income through your data, right? Something that you have to that will always have a presence around you at all times. Like anything we do requires data, right? What I'm doing now, my data could be used in the storage, or maybe a third party company could be trying to poach or bounty my data without my permission. So why wouldn't you want to create a passive income, another stream of income through monetizing your data? So people are 50-50 with the whole adoption of the utility of Jasmy. You guys let me know in the comments. Community engagement. The active involvement with the growth of the community are crucial for the project's success and needs to be consistently nurtured. So they say they need to see more social engagement from Jasmy. And I guess me personally, I know Jasmy is one of the most popular tokens, but based on AI, they're saying they need more community engagement. Regulatory risk, of course. Despite being regulated in Japan, the global regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies is still uncertain and can impact the project. And then they would like to see more continuous development, ensuring the security. So a while back, I believe the Jasmy website got hacked or something crazy happened, and that was one of the points that they brought up. So they would love to see more security, and that's pretty much what the Jasmy chain is bringing, is giving you an opportunity to be scalable and even increase that security there. So AI did like the implementation of a layer 2. Implementing a layer 2 scaling solution for Jasmy can be beneficial by enhancing scalability and reducing transaction fees, which improves user experience and enables microtransactions. It also foster the development and operation of dApps, smart contracts, and promote innovation and potentially drive wider adoption by improving performance and accessibility. What do we know about layer 2s? It was one of the most profitable narratives in the last crypto bull run. But since the last crypto bull run, it's only got stronger. The steam behind the narrative has only got stronger. It's not like the metaverse where you've seen it go crazy and then fall off and then completely fall off the map. It seems like everybody wants to be part of the layer 2 narrative. Every chain wants to have a scaling solution to complement Ethereum. So in my opinion, the development of a layer 2, in my opinion, is not necessarily a negative. I'm looking at the positives. Hopefully, we don't got to change anything. It's a seamless integration. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, it's a few things that can happen, as you can see right here. We'll have to go through a token swap, or maybe it's just an interoperable dual token system. So I think it's either 2 or 3. I just don't see the Jasmy token phasing out, and I definitely don't see a fork. It seems like the team has, together has rallied and has the camaraderie ship behind the decision that they're making for the Jasmy chain. So maybe two or three, a token swap, one in one, of course, or interoperable dual token system where we see Jasmy as the utility token to interact with the Jasmy chain, right? So Jasmy being the token used for gas fees, truly giving it a utility within the ecosystem. It's what, I personally would want to see. So I'm for three, of course, interoperable dual token system. Let me know which one you would like in the comments. That's how I know you watched the video to the end. I also went over the tokenomics with AI, and this was huge, family. This was huge. Went over the tokenomics. I went over the holders. If it's top heavy, the percentage of holders based on the percentage of tokens. Is that a pro or a con? We talked about that. The pros were the top holders. So it says the top 50 holders have a significant portion, 29.8% of the total supply, which might indicate confidence among large investors. So there has to be some type of large investors and institutions, or maybe exchanges that have interest here in Jasmy, because 29% of the max supply of Jasmy is held by the top 50 holders. But we do have cons, which are the distribution. AI said the concentration of tokens among the top 50 holders might be seen as a risk due to potential price manipulation or centralization. So because the top 50 is so concentrated, 30%, I mean, that is a lot, family. So that's a red flag, in my opinion, that you would want to be aware of, that this project is potentially centralized. Okay, it's not a lot of decentralization going on with the Jasmy token. So if you're a fan of decentralization, of course you would probably to be more, you would probably be more driven to invest into something like Casper, right? Casper, a truly decentralized, or even Bitcoin, a truly decentralized cryptocurrency. But I'm personally not seeing decentralization here with Jasmy. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Look at Hedera; it doesn't have much decentralization. Ethereum is very centralized. Solana is very centralized. So a lot of these top cryptocurrency projects are very centralized, but you'll see a lot of investors, right? Institutional investors, venture capital pour into this project, and which is a signal that there might be confidence, right, from whales, from institutions, from large investors. So those are the pros and cons of the top 50 holders holding a significant portion of Jasmy. Definitely keep that in mind. And this was the overall summary of what they think Jasmy could be. It says overall the prospects for Jasmy Coin appear to be on the upswing. Given its current low price, now might be a strategic time to buy in. Of course, not financial advice. Provided you do the due diligence to ensure legitimacy, its significant ties to Panasonic, Vi, and Transcosmos, coupled with the presence of major exchanges, provides some reassurance against potential scams. If Jasmy addresses concerns surrounding it, it has the potential to grow steadily, steering clear of being just another short-lived investment scheme. As we move towards a digital-centric future, Jasmy seems to be hinting at a bright trajectory ahead. So that was very positive, right? That was extremely positive, and the last sentence kind of stood out to me, as we move towards a digital centric future. So everything IoT, autonomous cars, smart cities, and most importantly, the tool I'm using now, artificial intelligence, family. And what is it feeding off? The data that I give it, the data that I feed it, is how it comes up with these summaries and synopsis of whatever you ask it for. So in my opinion, this is a perfect example of why people say data is the new oil. Now, last but not least, this is what kind of like blew my mind right here. So I asked AI, and you can see I'm using GPT-4, right? I asked AI so I said, acting as a DeFi analysis on a scale from 1 to 10, what score would you give this cryptocurrency project from a fundamental standpoint, i.e. fundamental score? All right, so of course it says I'm not a financial advisor, but they still gave me a score, right? And the score was based on the partnerships, listings, addressing skepticism, and also the digital society trend. And it says, considering the positive potential concerns. Listen up, family. From a fundamental standpoint, without more in-depth information from the project's technology team and tokenomics, regulatory standing and competition, I place it around a 6 or 7 out of 10. This is a general estimate and should be taken with caution. So, as far as a fundamental score, from a fundamental standpoint, AI gives Jasmy a 6 or 7 out of 10. So not bad from a fundamental standpoint. Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, what code review score would you give this project? So it asked me for more information. I was able to give Jasmy's audit to the AI, let them go through the code, the contract. Okay, and they gave me a synopsis and summary afterwards. You can see here, given the information you provided from the auditing team, audited results, token characteristics, safety protocols, and other audits. Based on this information from a code security standpoint, I would rate Jasmy a 9 out of 10. It seems the project took serious steps to ensure the security and robustness of this smart contract, especially with the involvement of a reputable third party auditing firm. So a 9 out of 10 as far as the code review, family. So again, we went over everything, man. I gave the AI multiple plugins. We talked about the contract, the warnings on the contract. I literally went over everything about Jasmy, the in and outs of the Jasmy chain, the utility, the partnerships. I really took my time with asking AI and putting it into a way where AI can deliver this information and give an honest opinion of what Jasmy can become in the future. So y'all let me know what y'all think Jasmy can become in the future. Based on everything that we know, do you think Jasmy can hit $1, which would be a 303x, right? $48.4 billion. I would love to know everybody's opinion. Engage with the video, man. Consider joining the Patreon. Patreon is going crazy. It's jumping. Links will be in the description. If you want a free group to join, we do have a free Discord, right? Let me know your favorite small cap in the Discord. That's how I know you joined, man. But yeah, if you want to get into cryptocurrency projects early and always know what narratives I'm starting to look at, the Patreon is where it's at. Can Jasmy hit $1? 48 billion. Are you still bullish? Did you buy? Did you sell? Did you let your Jasmy go? Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.